So guys, welcome back with a wonderful thumbnail. Oh yeah, I'm shipping those two. This is another reaction to a bombastic video of what he wants to see in the next Jedi Fallen Order 2 game. I actually agree with lots of the things in the last video, so let's get into it. Yeah, I was I only this is like the last reaction video I made. I wanted to do something else, but whatever. I was gonna do this anyway, so let's get into it. I also have to finish reacting to that Snazzy S video of ranking all the Lego Star Wars the complete saga characters. That'll probably be in 3 parts. I've only done one part of that yet, but the second part will probably be in next reaction video. So let's get into it. Okay. Oh yeah, classic
So we've known
bombastic
for a while
logo.
now that Jedi Fallen Order is getting a sequel. A few months ago, EA confirmed Fallen Order will be the first in a series of games. This one was...
Okay, well, I don't know when this figure was made, but it was a while ago. So we've known that we've known that Jedi Fallen Order 2 is coming out for like over a year now.
called Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order, and the next will be called Star Wars Jedi: something something. The running theme here is Jedi. Respawn, the developers who created Fallen Order, have also hired more staff for their Star Wars team. It's 100% locked in. The next Jedi game will release in the next few years. It's happening. But there's a lot of questions to be answered about what the second game will be about. Will Cal even be the main character you play as? And what
I'm hoping Cal will be the main character I play as. Bombastic.
needs to improve? There's a lot. Although Fallen Order did so much right and sold more copies than EA even predicted, there are a few things that need changing, improving, upgrading, developing for the second game. Gameplay elements such as customization, story development, lightsabers, force powers, and more. We don't just want another Fallen Order. We want something bigger and better, an evolved version that takes
Proph's
things
big
a
body.
step further. So, hopefully that's what we get. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. A few months ago, I actually made a video just like this with 5 things the sequel needs to
Oh
be
yeah, I
better.
did the last time. Look at it's Maul right there. Grievous.
Video included things like
Maul would be
Cal's
very cool to
clothing
see in this game.
customization, true dual-wield lightsabers, and more planets. And this is a part 2 of that video, based on some stuff you guys shared in the comments, things you want to see in the game, and a couple others. So, let's do this. First up, side missions and side quests.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed the first game didn't have these. When I first landed on Dathomir and met Taron Malicos, how he's just standing there waiting for you creepily.
Our fellow wanderer.
He's really creepy.
Mr. Night Sister, but who are you? No one to fear.
What does that mean?
Must it mean something?
How long have you been here?
I thought this was going to be the game's first side quest. You meet a stranger just hanging around in the world, and then they give you an objective to complete in
That
your
would be
own
cool.
time. Something that's optional, but it wasn't to be. Of course, later in the story, Malicos reveals himself and his bare chest to Cal,
How Kestis?
and is eventually defeated in the tomb of Kujet.
It's over!
And when Jedi Fallen Order ends, there's nothing really left to do, except go around collecting all the lightsabers and ponchos.
Yeah,
but
I mean, like, I did 34 videos on the main quest of Jedi Fallen Order, and then I did like another video on the update, and another video like getting a SIM card and trying to do the update again, and there was 3 other videos where I tried to do the game in Jedi Grandmaster mode, but that I gave up on that pretty soon. I only made 5 other videos after that because there wasn't really anything to do. I just didn't really have any desire to go back and explore the planets. Maybe I will someday. But yeah, I didn't really have any desire to do anything like that. Hopefully Jedi Fallen Order 2 has that though.
this isn't all that motivating if you've already completed the story. Why do I need my lightsaber to look good if I've already finished using it?
Yeah.
That's not fair. I've spent plenty of time in this game after finishing the story, going back and looking through the worlds, finding things
He
I
makes
missed
videos
in
of
my
that
first
stuff,
run
though.
through, and also playing the combat challenges game mode. But the end game content is quite thin. And this
Yeah,
should
bombastic
be where the
milks
side
that Jedi
missions
Fallen
come
Order
in.
content.
Jedi Fallen Order was based on Cal traveling to all these different worlds in search of the Jedi Holocron, but he only really meets a handful of people along the way. Why not have him go on a mission with Saw Gerrera or Tarful on Kashyyyk? Or how about we get Merrin to teach Cal some magic on Dathomir?
No right to our magic.
That's magic spelt with a CK as well, because, you know, it needs to be different from phony magicians doing card tricks. Different kind of magic here. I feel like there's a lot of room to grow here, and introducing side missions for the game would give it more depth and a larger end game. I want more reasons to stick around, more reasons to explore these planets, more reasons to spend
So
more
Stinger
time
Mantis.
traversing these worlds and questing my way through the galaxy. I wonder if creating side missions sparks an issue with canon and continuity in Star Wars.
Yeah, it
because
could.
everything in Jedi Fallen Order is official Star Wars canon and written specifically with that in mind. The writers and producers at both Respawn and Lucasfilm have to be cautious that each story element introduced fits within the broader Star Wars narrative. Writing one main story is much easier than writing a main story and several smaller side stories to go with it.
Because
But
everything in
I'm
this
sure
game's
it can make it
canon.
work. It's Lucasfilm, for Pete's sake. Okay, next, Force powers. Jedi Fallen Order gives you control of three main Force abilities: Force Push, Force Pull, and Force
What's the first
Slow.
one?
Cal also has the rare Force Echo ability, allowing him to experience an echo in the Force just by touching an object. He can basically see into the past, but apart from these, there's not much else. You can push enemies and objects away from you, either one or many, depending on when you develop your abilities on the skill tree. You can pull an enemy towards you or several all around you, and you can slow a single or multiple enemies, and combine all these force moves for some creative finishes. Like
I remember I
full
didn't even do
slowing,
anything to
faster shot,
skill
then
3 in like the first like 10 episodes of the game. I was like, oh wow, it's a skill 3. It's 3. It's a skill 3. I just didn't even do anything with it. I just didn't meditate. I didn't know what it was about. Like I got angry, really angry, because I played like Jedi Fallen Order for 10 minutes for a video, right? And then the next video I was right back where I started. And I still don't understand, because like I did travel to a different planet and I was so annoyed. You know, but like I didn't even, I just didn't know how to play the game, and I'm stupid when it comes to gaming. But I still love the game though.
force pulling and
I just didn't understand it, 'cause
towards the
my
blaster
brain-
shot,
I
and
mean
they
small
got
brain.
it. But Fallen Order feels almost stripped back in force abilities when compared to some older Star Wars Jedi games. You've kind of just got your basics. In the sequel, if you're playing as Cal, I think you'll need to
Well,
learn
this is the start of a
few
new
more
series,
abilities
isn't
to
it?
keep the game feeling fresh.
There's
How
definitely
about
gonna be
the
more
Jedi
force
Mind
abilities.
Tree?
I feel like
The
that's a
Revenge of the
given.
Sith game had this, or the ability to pick up enemies and objects and move them as you please,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Starkiller in The Force Unleashed. Create
You have to
more
learn all the
ragdoll effect.
abilities.
How
At the
about
start of the game,
Force
you have all the
Fury
abilities
mode,
that you had
something
at the
that
end of the
gives
last
Cal
game.
extra speed, a fast flurry of slashes and takedowns, like a chain assassination, like something from Ghost of Tsushima.
Gotta leave some stuff
I
for
guess
Jedi
Fallen
Fallen Order
Order
3
has
as well.
Dash strike, saber throw, and
He
different
might not even be
variations
a
of
Jedi
these,
Fallen Order
but it'd be
3.
cool to see these abilities evolved for the next game. Have Cal pull a Star Destroyer out of the sky using Force Pull. It's a good upgrade of this Force power. Next up, fast travel. This is something I'm not 100% convinced should be a part of these games, but I saw a few of you asking for it in the comments.
It is kind of annoying. Like, sometimes I just get lost on the planet. Like,
Dark Souls
sometimes
had
I've just
this.
been
This is
playing,
one of the
because like
games that-
Jedi Fallen Order I did in Game Swap, so I did actually play a little bit, exploring around a bit, and like you just explore. Like, we usually on Kashyyyk, and it's like it's just so big. Like the Kashyyyk definitely is really big planet. I think that's a good part, but like, you know, I just get lost and I don't know how to get back to the Mantis.
heavily influenced Fallen Order. You could jump to different bonfires
Dark
around different parts of the
Souls.
map, but Fallen Order makes you manually travel between planets and locations.
Yeah, I don't actually
There is
walk.
no fast travel. And this is an
I look too
intentional
lazy for it.
choice. The developers want you to have to walk your way through the worlds.
I
and
kinda
make
like the
planets
part you
feel
walk where it's the
almost like
walls, like-
puzzles. Fallen Order gets referred to as a Metroidvania style of game, in which progression can be linear, but you'll be retracing your steps to unlock areas of the map you previously couldn't access because you were limited by abilities in progression. Some Metroidvania games do have fast travel and some don't, but I think the decision to implement fast travel into the second game will have to do with its world design. If the worlds are larger, if there are more planets, if it takes more of an open world approach and is less dungeony, then I think fast travel is almost essential. But if worlds are similar in size to the first game, then I'm happy with no fast travel. I like that you're forced to work out platforming and kind of have to re-figure out where to go on each map each time you visit. If you want to get to one of the specific tombs, say to find another lightsaber part, then you have to actually go there. There's no easy way around it. As far as we know, the Jedi
Oh, I remember the
don't
tombs on
have
Zepho. I had a
teleport,
very hard
so
time with
neither
those
can Cal.
balls.
He can't learn how to teleport. It's canon. Lucasfilm are happy, George is happy. Okay, next up. I was
George.
really surprised about this in Fallen Order after finishing my playthrough. No one dies. No one. apart from Trilla, Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, no one dies.
Avengers.
It was kind of a sad ending though. Like if Trilla survived, that'd be pretty cool. Moving on. What did I do? Moving on. Okay. Yeah, like it was kind of cool because I think she kind of like was starting to come to her senses and starting to forgive Seer a bit, and then she just dies. But whatever, I guess her arc is complete. She's no longer alive. Whatever, got killed by Vader. Yeah, no one else really dies except Taron
Has to
Malakos.
be one of the most PG Star Wars stories ever.
Yeah.
First big boss fight is probably the Ninth Sister.
She doesn't die.
disappears after you cut off her hand. Taron Malakos is buried in the tomb of Khajet, just chilling in the concrete. Both Cal and Seer face Vader, and
That was
I
pretty
think
cool,
Seer's
yeah.
dead, but no, she just comes back even madder. Cal gets stabbed. Okay, this is the moment where I was like, all right, finally. Obviously, Vader's gonna kill him here, but no.
Why
Survives
didn't Cal die? I don't understand. Like I was shocked when Cal got stabbed because like I thought he was dead. I was sad, but he just stayed alive. I guess the lightsaber went into a part of his body where it didn't really matter. It wasn't really that important. He just
stab and then saves Seer, and he's fine, like nothing happened. So Seer,
just goes around
Grease,
holding this
Merrin,
part of his
and
body.
Cal all survive, which means they want us to feel more connected to these characters in the second game to then kill them off one by one. And it'll be heartbreaking. It's going to crush us emotionally. I'm going to feel it, and that's good storytelling. But I guess Yoda and Obi-Wan weren't the only Jedi to survive Order 66, but there's very few others left. We've got Kanan, Ahsoka, who I know isn't really a Jedi. Then we get Ezra. He's still lost somewhere in the unknown regions. And don't forget about our girl Yaddle. After she gave birth to baby Yoda, she disappeared again. Maybe Grease's wish will come true.
Maybe she did
There's a
give birth
crush
to
on
baby
her,
Yoda.
and also Quinlan Voss. So I guess there's a chance Cal could survive all this, but come on, man. He's got to go down, take the fall. And if
Yeah,
he
it's
doesn't,
very
at
like
least
there's not
he's
even
lose
10
fellow
Jedi have
friends along the
survived
way.
so
I
far.
mean,
Really.
Sia
that we
needs to
know
die
of.
at some stage. The mentor always dies. Think about it. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Yoda, Luke, all dead after teaching their Padawans. And what about Merrin? Well, that brings me to the next topic on this list. Merrin and Cal need to get together. I mean,
Of
come on,
course,
the
they
way
need to
look
get
at each
out
other,
together.
how
I
happy-
am shipping those two together. They are couple goal. Yeah. Couple. Come on, guys. Come on. We need to have Merrin and Cal together. If they're not together in the next game, well, what? It's obvious.
She is to see him alive when he gets back. This is certified locked in. They need to get hitched. Has to happen, man. Come on. Jedi Padawan falls in love with Dark Dathomirian Witch. Love it. And can you imagine how interesting a story element this would be for Cal? The fact that Jedi aren't allowed to fall in love, the fact he's been trained his whole life in the Jedi ways, but now that his religion of laser sword wielding monks are no more, there's conflict in him. His journey could mirror Anakin's. He sees that the Jedi are flawed, he wants to get closer to Merrin, he develops feelings. Seer doesn't approve, or he feels like he's betraying his master, and then perhaps he begins to dabble in the dark side. Anyway, eventually he kills Merrin, or Merrin dies because of his actions, and Cal is brutally wounded, forcing him to become half man, half machine, and just hate reality. If they go with this story angle, they can incorporate both the love story and the main character deaths. So there you go, that's Jedi Fallen Order 2 for you. But what do you think should happen in the second game?
That's a bit too similar to the Anakin story or anything. We need some new bombastic. We need Maul to be in it. Maybe Maul can try to again, like Maul's a Zabrak, so I feel like Maul and what's her name, Merrin? So bad with names. Come on, I was just shipping them like 2 minutes ago. Maul and Merrin, and like Maul quite have a relationship with each other. Not like romantic one, but like they probably talk and maybe have some of the same kind of relationship as like Merrin and Malakos. They won't be very friendly with each other. Maybe even Cal and Merrin can team up to take Maul down. But like Maul would probably escape because he has to die from Obi-Wan and Rebels. By the way, I still feel like Maul survived that. Like he just faked his death. They're pretty cool, but then Maul's just running around in the original trilogy, and it's just really weird. Like whatever. He's not even really that old. They call him an old hermit in the Clone Wars for some reason. I feel like they did. But he's only like in his 30s. he's younger than Obi-Wan. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button because I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers on this channel, hopefully by the end of the year. Have not been getting anywhere close to that goal, but like, please subscribe, guys. It would help me out a lot, and also subscribe to AG Gaming and AG Shorts and AG Fun, all of those channels. Subscribe to them. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.